Hi, welcome to the Kind Artsy Things podcast and blog. I'm your host, Catherine. Today is December 6th, 2012. Okay, um, like every week, I'm just gonna get started. My week so far, it snowed a butt ton yesterday. It snowed easily 6.5 inches. I worked yesterday. When I went to work at 9, I worked at 9. Nothing. It was cold, windy and cold. And they're like, okay, yeah, whatever. But not like super cold either. It was just more windy. And then around 1, when one of the other girls was coming on shift, she's like, it's snowing outside. I'm like, really? It's snowing? I kind of seen like where in the department I work, we're far away from the windows. So I didn't get to see the snow. So yeah, after lunch, I couldn't go anywhere else. I had to go back to work, but you can see the windows from part of our department. So yeah, it was really coming down. It was like a whiteout. Fun for drivers. But yeah, other than it snowing yesterday, it's been okay. Buses have been running fairly regular. Apparently yesterday they were running like half an hour late, which means like really for the person waiting when they first start running late, it's a problem. But for everybody else, if they stay running half an hour late, it doesn't really matter. They run half an hour anyway, so you're just going to end up with a different bus driver. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all I had to say about work. Okay, knitting content. There has been knitting. I'm so happy. Just so y'all know, I'm kind of in the middle of a row. I ended up having my needles are the just a second. Ugh. Sorry, they're right here. I have the boy interchangeable needles. I love them, but they tend to fall apart on me sometimes. I don't know if when I'm knitting, I'm just twisting them wrong. But they don't come out like where the needle is attached. They come out like halfway around. So I just split it and put it on two different, added a couple more of the cables to it and stuff, so. It is humongous. I don't know where I'm going to block this thing. It's acrylic, so I'm not going to block it heavily, but it's like, it's huge. My mom's going to love it though, so that's all that matters. I'm just trying to get to it. And there's the beautiful color. I gotta flip back in my notes here to see. Whoops, flipping the wrong way. Did I start this weird? It's in Red Heart Comfort 4092. If it was a name, I could remember it better. I'm doing this on US 10. It is the Malt Noma by Kate Ray. All that stuff is in my show notes. I don't have anything linked. Don't know how. When I get my friend or my sister to show me how to link stuff will be linked. But at this point, the information's there. It's free on Ravelry. I really like it. I just started the Feather and Fan. If I can find my needles so I don't lose anything off of them, I'll be happy. Okay. And I think I'm showing you the right side. So, sorry, my lighting's weird. So I just started. You can see there's a yarn over section, and the stitch marker is in the middle of a knit two together section. By the way, I made this stitch marker, and I made this stitch marker not this week, but yeah. Basically, other than the little doohickey ones, I make all my stitch markers. Okay, these ones are funny though. This one is, I had a Lord of the Rings A1 bookmark. That's the bead from it. I have a cat. Well, not in the city here with me right now, but when I did have a cat living with me, he just pulled it out of my bookmark or my bookmark out of my book and play with it. So these don't stay on. And then this one is from a Big Bang Theory bookmark. So, but yeah, that was my doohickey from last week. So I got a good 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches done this week. I'm pretty happy. I'm really loving it. It is gorgeous. It's going to be drapey and hopefully warm. But I can't believe how big it is. It's humongous. And I should really get going because I'm like halfway done my time limit and I've only talked about one thing. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I was thinking the garter section was getting a little bit monotonous. It was starting to be a little bit boring. So I was kind of getting tired of it. But then, excuse me, I started doing the feather and fan section last night. And I really enjoyed it. It was kind of hard putting in all the stitch markers because I did it after every repeat, but hey, girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. I get so confused otherwise. Okay, up next, waterfall socks. I got like 2 rows done. This is the short one. The tall one needed work done because it's way ahead of this one. So yeah, 2 rows. Oh, no, I guess I did 3. I did a green, a dark blue, and a purple. So I'm really liking this. This is the Waterfall Socks by Wendy D. Johnson. Again, I'm not sure if they're a free Ravelry download. I can't remember. But they are free. I think you have to go to her website to download them. But yeah, I'm really liking it. I really love this yarn. It's really pretty. Every time I go to the dollar store, I keep looking for more and I haven't been able to find any more. So, but they're coming along really well. I just, a couple weeks ago there, I didn't have that much time. Like, I was just trying to work on my own shawl, which was just, it was kind of like wearing me down. That's why I started knitting hats again. So yeah, Waterfall Socks, Wendy D. Johnson. I really enjoy it. Excuse me. Okay. My hat. Oh, that is knit on. Waterfall Socks are knit on a acrylic blend. I'll just show you. Yeah, it's acrylic blend. $1.25 a scan, Dollarama. Why not? It's good. They'll be nice socks. I'm not picky when it comes to my yarn. I do like wool, but I can't afford wool at this point, so I work with acrylic. I don't mind. Next up on my needles is I'm still working on the purple hat. It has fuzzies. So this is just like my basic hat pattern thing, modified. As yarn over increases, whoops, sorry, this whole, whoops, see, there's the yarn over. It works out so you can put a ribbon through it and it works out perfectly. But I know I knit a couple rows on this last night. And I think that's basically all the progress it's gotten. This is knit on US 8s, 5mm, in the grape colorway. Wear Heart Comfort. Great. I'll get the hang of this. I will. Just I'm tired. Last time I talked, or last time I recorded, I was almost done a 6-day stretch. I only had 1 day off. And then I worked a 5-day stretch. Last week I only got 1 day off. I wasn't happy. And I basically told everybody at work that if I killed anybody, it was not my fault. Me only getting 1 day off is not good for everybody else's health either. Okay, so that is all the knitting that has been happening. I did finish dishcloth, but the house needed it, so it got given to the house. I have been making stitch markers though. At some point I'd like to open up an Etsy site or an Artfire site, whichever. I'm not picky. And I'll just gonna grab my needle case here so I can show you guys some of the stitch markers I made this week. We'll go 9s because none of them are green. So, just so y'all know, I'm on Pinterest as KitKat Crafts 88. I've been wanting to make these type of stitch markers. I am so sorry. They are going to continue to yeah. So it's just like little like begin, whatever. I don't know the name. I'm sorry. Just stitch markers like that. So I have brown. These ones are actually glued. I have a whole bunch more I'm going to show you that I haven't glued yet. Because I find it, you have to have everything set up and do a whole whack of them at one time. So then I have beautiful blue. And then another blue. And I made my own jump rings, which isn't that hard to do. Because I wasn't going to buy jump rings to make these. So, those are the ones that are glued. Plus, when you bake your own jump rings, you have the possibility of using any color you want. So here's a little red jump ring with a clear bead. Then I have red jump rings with little red beads on them. They don't match perfectly, but they're really close. Then I have blue jump ring with blue bead, which almost perfectly matches. And then blue and white. So yeah, like I was saying, I do want to get an Etsy site up and going. I'm so sorry for jiggling the camera. I'm set up on my bed. I have my computer on a basket. Here, I'm just going to do this and show you. This is actually the container I get most of my beads in. But yeah, I have more of the blue. I have pink, red, more of the blue again. Oh, I didn't have this blue. This is the same blue that's on the blue jump rings. A dark blue, clear, and the brown. So, yeah, I really like it. The hook's broken off this one. But yeah, so that has been my week. I plan on making more stitch markers and stuff. I knit lots. I wanted to try using this type of stitch marker before, but I just can't afford it. Plus, I don't have a credit card or a PayPal account, so I can order. And I like making things myself. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you want to find me, I have a Ravelry group, Kinda Artsy Things. You can also find me on my blog, kindaartsythings.blogspot.ca, or you can find me on YouTube as Kinda Artsy Things. I am also on Ravelry as KitKat Crafts 88. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week. Bye.